Hi there, if you want to learn how to create sound effects, then you're in the right place. In this video, I'll be showing you how I recorded and designed some clothing Foley sound effects from scratch. So recently, I was doing a design where there's a lot of hand-to-hand melee combat, but I didn't have a lot of that kind of clothing cloth, Foley fighting type of sound. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to make some of my own, and I might as well take you with me, show you what I'm recording, how I'm recording it, and then show you how I'm editing it, designing it, and all that. So with that said, let's get into it. All right, so here we are inside of RX, and I'm just going to do some simple processing here. For this type of recording here, because I have a lot of different takes and variations, things like that, I'm just going to grab the whole section, and I basically want everything to be as normalized as possible. So I'm just going to grab sections here where I see that they start, and just normalize everything, kind of like that. So that's the first thing. I might do a bit more here, just because it's a bit quieter, and then maybe one more time here. Okay, so something like that is good for me. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is just some simple noise removal. So here at the beginning, you can see, maybe I'll go into my spectral view here. I have a lot of silence here that I took at the beginning, so I can get the sound of that room tone. So I can just grab a section here. I'm going to take my spectral denoise module. I'm going to click learn. So it's going to learn this noise profile. Now what I want to do is select everything, and basically I want to remove it all. So normally what I would do is I would output the noise only so I can hear what it sounds like, especially as it's playing. But because I already kind of know what it's going to sound like, I'm just going to render it right now. And that's going to remove all the noise out of those recordings. And then it'll be ready basically to export into a new folder. And then I'm going to import it into Reaper. All right, now here I am inside of Reaper. And I've brought in my file that I just edited. This is the leather jacket, by the way. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to remove stuff I don't need, like here. And then what I'm going to start to do is split these up by different takes that I did. So here I think I have my punches at the beginning. So I'm just going to remove this. Right, move this to a new folder, label it punch. Here I think I have whooshes, etc., etc. So I'm going to do that for all the different takes that I have to split them up into different folders here. And then what I like to do here is I like to split up these different takes here, just do the dynamic split. And then I like to make it a bit longer so I can control the tail that I have on there. There you go. And then what I personally like to do is I like to make everything normalized again, just so I hear all the noise, I hear all the sound at their full volume, what they sound like. Yeah, so now I have something like this. Right, so I have all my sounds there. Now what I can do is I can just make sure that they're all together 1 second apart or half a second, whatever it is that I might want. I can go through these and take out the ones I don't want, or I can just now glue them all together. These can just be my punches like that. Yeah, so just like that, I'm pretty happy with that. Now I might add some little minor processing like an EQ or something like that, but for now, I think this is pretty good. And if you look at what I've already done, so I've actually already done all of this work here. So you can see here for my leather jacket, you can see here I've already split everything up into different takes here. So I have all my punches here. I have different swings here, swings to arm hits. I have some dangling. These are longer files, so I want to keep it together just so that I can, or me or whoever goes back and just take little segments or clips from it that they want rather than having to go through multiple different files. These ones I'm probably going to take these and I'm probably going to glue them all together, but I'm not quite at that step yet. And same thing with these. So everything here is split up and all ready to go. I did that for every single jacket and material that I recorded. So with that said, next thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to export everything, and then we're going to go over and start designing stuff. All right, so here we are inside of Reaper, and what I'd like to do is show you the sounds that I've created and how I designed them a little bit, beef them up a little bit. So let's have a listen to what we have here. These are some leather punches from our leather recordings. So all I really did here was layer some different leather recordings together. Here you can see I have 3. I used MVK Create to do that. And then it's just a matter of beefing it up a little bit. So let's break down the effects stream that I have here so you can see what I did. So this is what we started off with here. All right, so these are some of the leather punch. Let's look at some of the flaps. All right, so same thing here. Let's take everything off and let's have a listen to how they transform here. This is what we started with. So you can see a lot of it is just a matter of adding some multiband compression, beefing up the low end a little bit, and making sure that I'm controlling transients, maybe adding a bit of transient shaper to add some punch into the sound. But that's it. Actually, this one I didn't have any, but for the previous one, just adding a transient shaper to add a bit of punch for those ones. Right, but you get the idea. Now, one of my favorite ones here were the drops. So I think a lot of these were just different leather sounds. So one was cotton, one was the leather jacket, and one was the pants, the denim pants. So let's have a listen to these here. So let's go over how I created that. All right, so I hope you found that useful and valuable. See my process from the beginning, recording, all the way to the end with the design sounds, and that you learned something and maybe you can apply it in your own designs. Now, if you're interested in picking up some of these sounds, I'll have a link in the description below. It'll be free. I'll put together a free little pack for you to be able to download. So make sure to check out the link if you want these sounds that I showed you and recorded and designed in this video. All right, I think that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end. If you have any comments, questions, leave it down below, and I'll see you in the next video.